What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another special video. Today I bring you the Sunday stock watch list, where I bring all the stocks that I'm looking at, all the stocks that I like, all the stocks that I dislike, the economic calendar, the earnings calendar that we talk about, and all the earnings coming up with all the companies that we actually like, and possibly any big moves in the market that we could be waiting for. So the first thing, before we even start this video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, comment down below what other videos you'd like to see on this channel, and what am I missing, right? What other stocks am I missing in my watch list? Maybe it's something you guys like to play on a regular and I don't seem to find any interest in it, and maybe I can add it to the next watch list, which I have done in the past. So let's go ahead and get started with this video. So here's the economic calendar. If you want a clear picture, just go to Trade Like Nour. That's where I post strictly trading content. I have 3 pages: Nour Trades, Trade Like Nour, and StockHours. Other than that, it's a fake page. So here we go. We don't really see the Fed or at least Powell speaking this week. Wednesday we have mortgage applications. Thomas Barkin speaks, not really that important. Thursday I see CPI, which is going to be important. That's before market open, jobless claims, and then you have a few people talking Thursday, and then Friday at 10 a.m., which is 30 minutes into the market, you'll have consumer sentiment. So I guess you have like 2-3 important things this week, as far as things to be looking forward to and be wary of. So now let's go ahead and look at the earnings this week. Monday, Palantir, a lot of you guys look into that. Lyft, Activision. What else do I think that you guys might like Monday? Other than that, I don't really see anything. Tuesday, you have Disney, AMC for all you degenerates, Lucid for all you degenerates, Affirm is cool. Other than that, don't really like. Nova could move. Wednesday, The Trade Desk, Rivian, Roblox. Let's see what I think you guys would like. Beyond Meat, that stock is dead. Other than that, nothing Wednesday. Thursday, Neo, Six Flags, I guess, Ralph Lauren. Yeah, not much Thursday. Friday, not much Friday. Any of those stocks are, I don't look at those ever. So that's, Thursday, Friday, those are like kind of dead. As far as other than Neo. But first thing we're going to look at this week is Meta. This has been very weak since earnings. It's actually been very weak before earnings. If you put this on the 4-hour, you could just see exactly what I'm looking at here. It's pretty crazy to see something like this that was at $400 down at $88 and has plenty of more room to go. I could see this around, $60 by the time, the market's done, flushing here. But one thing I am looking at is we do obviously have a gap to the upside, which is very far away in my eyes for Meta, especially this being weak against the market. But let's just say this did grab any type of strength against the market, I would be looking at that gap. But as far as the downside, you would have to put this on 3-year and actually even further back. Let's see if we go 5 years maybe. Wow, you have to go further than 5 years. That's kind of disrespectful. We're currently right here. So yeah, this is something to just look at here, man. This is very, very bad. Look at the volume too. Like, you could just see, like, they want nothing to do with this stock. But yeah, first thing I'm going to talk about is Nvidia. I do believe this stock is pretty strong right now, which is kind of weird, but it's something to pay attention to. Let me put this on a little bit bigger time frame. So the market had some rough, a rough day on Friday and Thursday kind of. But this ended up holding up, and it's actually looking to break out to the upside. Now, if I put this, let's see, maybe on the 1 year, you could see that we're coming into this 145, 144 level, and then we have the rest of the gap up to like 149. So that's something to pay attention to. I believe I brought that up on the last Sunday stock watch list. But yeah, Nvidia is holding up very well, showing some strength against the market, which I really do like for you guys. So that's something to pay attention to. Nvidia is the first thing on my list this week. That doesn't mean it's the most important, but definitely something to pay attention to. Tesla, on the other hand, is showing some weakness. Look at this flush. I wasn't here for this. What time did this start? 11:30 a.m. I was gone by then. Yeah, Tesla's not looking too well either. If you put this on the 4 or even the 1 year here, I could see Tesla around the 180, 170 level within the next week or so. Even if you put this on a 3-year, you could see that we're coming into these levels very, very strong, especially when we consolidate at the lower end of the, or consolidate at the lower end of these levels that are considered supports. These tend to break pretty hard, especially if we start falling under 200 and come through that 197, 198 level. After that, we are going to be running into a lot of problems. I don't really have real support until like 160 on Tesla. So, I mean, obviously that's not going to happen within a day. It could, obviously, based on Tesla, how Tesla moves, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think it's going to take some time. Another thing that I'm watching is Netflix. Netflix here, you guys can see this was very strong compared to the market. We got above 300, but I told you on the last Sunday stock watch list, we have this trend you need to be worried about. This isn't just some trend on the 5-minute, 15-minute that we can break through. If you go to the last Sunday stock watch list, look at this trend that I talked about on the 1 year. This is the algo. We got stuck here. We're back at 260. Now, what do we need to pay attention to? We need to pay attention here on the 4-hour. I think it's the 1 year. Give me 1 second. Yeah, it's the 1 year. So we have the remaining of the gap here all the way down to about 250. So we got to pay attention from 255. We have room down to 252 and then 251, you could say, or 250. In between there, obviously, I don't look at the very penny. You don't want to be holding those gaps at a very penny, but that's something to pay attention to if you like playing gap plays. So Netflix is one of them. Another thing a lot of people are looking at is Amazon. Amazon very weak here as well. This just had earnings recently, like Meta. You can see we have a little double bottom at 87.59. I will be watching to see if we get any type of weakness or strong move into that bottom here at the 87.70 level. If I do see a lot of weakness, especially against the market, I will be taking this trade to the downside. The one thing I do need to worry about is there is a trend here on the 3-year, not the 1 year, the 3-year, but there is still room to 85.88. So we got about $2 and change when it comes down to how much room it has on a 3-year. So I'm going to pay attention to that. And if I do get to catch something like that on like a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, that's going to pay a lot. So another thing that we should be looking at is seeing where the overall market is, like ES. You guys follow SPY. It's the same exact thing. I just like bigger numbers to play with here. So if I put this on the 1 year, that's cool. Let me just put this on the 4-hour. You can see we're kind of getting stuck in these areas. Now, we did have a recovery push Friday. We looked like we were coming down, and then the last, hour or two in the market, we ended up ripping through. I am watching this 3,800 level if we can get through. We also have a gap, I believe, on SPX, do we? No. I thought I saw a gap here. No. No, not really. But yeah, so ES, I am watching that 3,800 level to see if we can actually get above that and squeeze back, to that 3,840. But you can see in this 1 hour channel, we do have this area over here, that 3,700. I'm going to pay attention to see if we come back down here and take that level. If we do take that level, I don't have support until 36.85. And then from there, I don't really have any support till about 36.30. And we have a trend here that's leading this into 36.30. So that's pretty cool to pay attention to. Let's look at NQ for fun here. This is ugly. We're just stuck in a range. You don't want to see stuff like this. Just look at this range here. It's not fun. Not something we want to be in as far as options. So that's why we're only going to take the best moves possible, and only if they come our way. As you can see, NQ's low is 10,484. We're at 10,871. We're not far away at all on NQ, actually. So we need to see how that comes about this week. But those are the stocks that I'm watching for this week. Let me know if you guys have any other ideas. But tonight I might upload some other charts that I am looking at on Trade Like Nour, especially when I see futures resume at 6 p.m. So I'll see you guys. Hit that like button, subscribe. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.